Welcome back, Duelists. Casual here, and we've got a little bit of a mixed bag here today. Um, I've had two viewers actually ask if they could send me a little bit of fan mail. I opened one because I didn't realize I was going to get a second one, which we're going to open during the taping today. So big thanks to Forbidden Duelist. You sent me a card, which was awesome. And Mr. Drumsticks, you probably recognize the box yourself. But everybody else, that's what the box was in the, what do you want to call that? The stock photo thing for the beginning, the title card maybe. And according to the email, I got a couple of steps to go through with that one, which is awesome. And we've actually had somebody ask a couple of questions for me, so I will answer those too. But first off, I want to wish you guys all a Merry Christmas out there. Obviously, this is Christmas Eve. Tomorrow is Christmas. You'll probably be seeing this on Christmas. So that's fantastic. Let's jump into things. First and foremost, we get the one thing that we got from Forbidden. And again, I just, I opened this beforehand. I had talked about how I used to have one of these. And this is the Hobby League Meteor Black Dragon. And you grabbed my email and got a hold of me after the Red Eyes deck for Speed Duel. And this is too cool. This is good. I'm going to have to buy another binder, put up on the wall, and put this guy in there with some of my cooler cards from the past. So, awesome. Thank you. You didn't have to. That's the biggest thing. I don't mind doing things for you guys, but you guys do not have to do anything for me. Just watch and enjoy the content. That's really all I'm asking. So that's awesome. It's too shiny. Okay, I gotta get it out of the way. You guys may have noticed the mat. Just a mat I used to have, well, still have, used to use when I played a different trading card game, because like most of you guys, I've played a bunch of them. Let's get to the showstopper here. So, as per request, we went ahead and surgically removed. Okay, it wasn't so surgical. We removed the shipping label drumstick, so we're good there. I don't know the best way to attack this guy, so I'm just going to start taking tape layers off. And again, my friend, you did not have to do this. It's always been more than enough for me that everybody just watches and enjoys and has something to say after the fact. And for you to do this was just crazy cool. And you paid a little extra just to make sure it would get here by Christmas Eve, which was, I'm not going to lie, that was pretty awesome. So I got to be careful with this because, and obviously we're hoping that there's no severed human fingers or something in here or something crazy. I'm just making a joke, but you never know. All right, we got some stuff here. We're almost in. It's almost like one of my regular unboxings where a booster pack is just crazy tough. All right. Okay, we see some stuff. Let's see what we got here. We got a structured deck. We've got the Code Breaker. This is pretty cool. This has the Leotron text changer, Widget Kid, Link Slayer, Backup Secretary. It's like a greatest hits of the beginning of Cybers with some great cards over here in the spells. Again, United We Stand wasn't exactly something that was real recent. Dark Hollow Monster Reborn had just both come back to the game. Scapegoats was always a great card to have. Mirror Force, Torrential, Zero Gravity. Got some cool links in here, like Link Karibo, one of the best and most used Link 1s in the game. Link Spider, great card. Even had some throwback cool cards like Exarian Universe and Cyber Dragon, which really came out in like late 05, early 06. Something around the time of like Reaper format, which was right after Goats. Exarian Universe, I believe, was actually right there on the precipice for that. Like, the tin was released before the end of the format, but I don't think there was any regional event allowing it to be considered for that type of legacy underground house rules type format. So this is pretty cool. And I'll tell you what, buddy. I'll see about making a deck based around this. I can't promise it'll be great, but I can promise it's going to be fun. Looks like we got a tin. We should probably set that off to the side a second. Got some hard cases, because you always need some hard cases when you're sending things out. Make sure that everything is protected. So that's cool. We will definitely use those. I'm going to set those with the structure up here. All right. Looks like we got... Sorry, I'm going to pull this one off screen real quick. Oh, we got a whole letter here. Hope you and the family are safe and protected during this holiday month. Been a subscriber for quite a while. Hope that you enjoy this fun Christmas mail, or fan Christmas mail. Well, it's fun too. That misreading is fine. I realize I haven't done the weekly winners, so I put this 10 together so that you could start again. Those weekly winners, of course. In that tin for you are some of those weekly winners. Okay, so we have cards to give away. That's awesome. An envelope with 10 cards in there for you. Please show that at the end of this video. You got it. The rest of the items you could show in whatever order you want. Please have a happy, safe, and protected holiday. P.S. Can you make a lava golem deck profile? Also, a turtle catapult. I'm not sure the catapult turtle is going to be something easily done. First off, I'm going to have to find catapult turtles. Second off, I might actually be able to do it. I don't know. I'll keep it in mind. Also, thank you for making the Jinzo slime combination deck and the tunes. That was awesome. Sincerely, Mr. Drumsticks. And just in case you guys want to freeze frame, yeah, I paraphrased a little bit here and there. But how cool is it that you get a handwritten letter from somebody who's enjoying your content? I mean, this is pretty cool. So guys, I guess we need to take a look at that tin before we see this. So he wants weekly giveaways. So let's do that for a while. Let's do that until this is depleted. Holy crud, what happened here? All right. A little thing of sleeves here. I remember using those back in the day. Those were no bad sleeves at all. Alright, so let's kind of fan through this real quick. So what I'll do is I will mix this into some of the stuff that I have. This way we make sure that there are some foils going out in every one, because yeah, there's some commons in here, but there's good commons. I mean, like Jurgato's good. Obviously, Jinzo's a really good card. Looks like you bought into the same booster set as me. Limited Removal's never bad. Marshmallow Glasses is kind of a nice, cool throwback card. Speaking of Exarian Universe, looks like you actually had that deck, because I think that's a lineup from it. Actually, it is. Signet Recovery. I might just borrow that to build the deck. And I'm sure that you will have no issue with that, my friend. So that just got a lot easier. I'll build a throwback deck based on that. Hero Flash, Emergency Calls, Stratos, Injection Fairy Lily. Jeezy Pete's. So yeah, we'll go back to doing that. And since you said weekly, we will do it weekly. We will try to go ahead and put some foils together with more cards. And then what we'll do is we will just do larger amounts of cards in the giveaway. So if that's okay with you guys, and if that's okay with you, my friend, you guys can go ahead and weigh in the comments section. It wasn't so much that I stopped doing it. I did it for October because of Halloween. Halloween, going out and getting candy. This was like a way to get your Yu-Gi-Oh candy, your Yu-Gi-Oh treats. And then I wanted to do it around certain holidays and stuff. I didn't want to continually do it all day, or sorry, every time I made a video, because I felt like it would actually cheapen the experience to some extent. But there are definitely some cool cards that I know some players are going to love winning from this. So, holy crud. I used to think that I could, like, shuffle the cards through my hands fast, but trying to make sure that I stay in frame, trying to make sure that everything can be seen. It's taking a little bit of time and dexterity. But yeah, I'm really glad that you enjoyed the decks. Again, we're going to make the other decks that you guys wanted to see too. Obviously, I'm going to be putting in that order here very soon for the Master of Oz build. So as soon as all the cards are assembled, you can expect to see that pop up on the channel. Let's see if that goes back to focus. And we will go ahead and get that taken care of for you. Because, again, that sounded like a whole lot of fun. And anything that's fun, I want to do. That's part of the joy of being the casual duelist. I get to make those decisions of what I'm going to do and what I'm not. So that is excellent. So guys, what do you think? 10 of his cards at a time and 3 of mine. And we'll do 2 or 3 winners a week until we've got this giant mass of awesome depleted. So I'm going to go ahead and gently put these guys back into the tin. That's really cool. And again, dude, you really didn't have to do that, but that is awesome of you, like, regardless. So, okay, we got the tin. Put the sleeves in there. I got the hard cases. We got the structure deck, and we're going to go ahead and do something with that. I saw what looked to be like at least 1 extra copy fully of this in here. So I will build something fun out of that. Just kind of shuffle that up, put that over next to the Red Eyes Meteor. You did ask for that last little bit, that last envelope to be the last thing I do. So I will, I'll honor that. So let's talk about next week. Next week, I'm definitely getting this deck out. I want to do magnets. Now, I'm going to touch up a previous build. Not that you guys saw it, but a little while back, I actually played Magnet Warriors. And what I enjoyed about them in the Master game was just how fast they were able to dominate and assert themselves to the field in a casual setting. And I'm going to try to make it semi-competitive without taking the fun out of it. So I'm not going to play my Utopia combination that I seem to throw in everything. Instead, I will build a more link play friendly build. And of course, I will be doing it in speed duel. And I'm going to do that in the same week because it was suggested that if I could, maybe I should. I'm also working on a casual X, Y, and Z for the Masterclass game because I think that that is also worth attempting. Now, that's only going to be casual because, and follow me on this one, if I were to do that as a quote-unquote competitive build, then I missed the mark entirely and should have been playing A, B, and C. Unfortunately, it's just stronger and better. But I like X, Y, and Z, so I'm going to do that. Nobody weighed in yet about GOAT format. If you guys want to see some stuff for GOAT format, what that is it's an old game mode from like that replicates the time period in 2005 when those cards were at their peak. I also asked you guys to ask me questions if you wanted them answered. So we got a username here, and you got 2 questions, and I'm going to go ahead and answer both to the best of my ability. It was kind of broad-stroked, and that's my fault for not clarifying before telling you that I would answer them. So you asked me my favorite Yu-Gi tuber, and that's a good question. I don't want to alienate anybody by saying I don't, or by not saying like this person's my favorite or that person's my favorite. But over the years, I've seen a couple of them that have come and gone, and a couple of them that have went were arguably I thought they were better. And right now, it's really hard for me to answer this question because a lot of the time I don't watch anybody else's creative content for Yu-Gi-Oh right now. And it's an attempt to keep myself in a clean mindset and not try to overtly like copy somebody else's entire build. Like if I do it without looking at it and we're within a couple of cards and we build pretty much the same thing, cool. But it's different if I watch your video and go, yeah, I'm just gonna put those 55 cards together and say that, yeah, hey guys, here's my deck. I don't want to do that. So favorite YouTuber for Yu-Gi-Oh would probably have been it'd be a tie. I can never match the energy of Sam from Team Samurai X, Team Samurai X1, something like that. The guy is just over the top cool. His video transitions, his openings, brilliant. A lot of energy, and his decks are, or at least were, really good. The last one I saw of his videos was the Sacred Beasts, and it's funny because I built the same deck, like card for card, for the most part, and then I actually bought his playmat. And then when it comes to openings, because I know that he does openings, but like I like Simply Unlucky. So I got like two favorites. And Simply Unlucky, he seems to be, again, just a really cool energy about the way that he does things. And I love how he yells at his Kaiba cutout. I used to watch him all the time. It was awesome. Of course, it was with a different YouTube channel, and I was actually subscribed to both of these guys. I didn't take my subs down. I just don't watch them as often. So, like when it's openings, I'll watch openings, but I try to stick away from any creative content about building decks. Most hated deck. This is a good question too, and again, I could have clarified by asking, do you mean the one I hate to play against? Do you mean the one I hate playing? Or do you mean the one that I hate that exists? So I don't really hate playing against too much. But obviously, I mean, with the name like casual, I don't always want to play against, tier 1, tier 0 decks. Anything that just omni wins every time is just a little, I don't know, unfair. And of course, that's why we have the ban list. So it all ends up evening itself out. The hated to play was probably the first one that I profiled. The appliancers didn't have enough cards to really do anything outside of set up their board and hope that your opponent just doesn't smash your toys right away. And one that I hate that exists, probably Dust-Ons. Like, nothing against them, like, for real, but, like, it felt like a cheap ripoff of Ojama. So, hopefully this answers your questions. Hopefully you guys will ask me some more. Getting time to wrap up the video, so we should probably check out that last envelope. And these are cards specifically for me, so let's see what's going up. So we got that. Cool, I opened that upside down. I gotta say, I like that sleeve the best. Look at that. And now the Konami is allowing you to double sleeve your cards, with a clear being one of the two sleeves. Obviously, these never really held up in tournaments and everything because this is a type of edge damage. I'm not sure if you could see that. This happens quite a bit. So what I would suggest is taking cool sleeves like this and then double sleeving using magic-sized clear. And then the other rule is like, this is the opening here. You got to put the other opening down at the bottom. So let's see what we get. Got marshmallow glasses. Maybe I'll have to do something with that. Heated Heart. I like heroes. Hero Flash. Boral Sword. Holy crud, dude. Are you serious? Uh, if you're not serious, like, let me know. I will send you this card back. Like, that's probably too much of a heavy hitter for you to just toss to somebody. I mean, honestly. Skydive Scorcher. Funny thing is, I was thinking about building a deck for the Flame Wing Man. I actually just got my 3 in. Got the Time Magic Hammer. Poison Rose. Oja Magic. Again, Ojamas were fun. Love that deck. Another Poison Rose. Oja Match. Lasted bad. Another Marshmallow Glasses. Seriously, bro. You didn't need to send me your Boral Sword. Let me know if you want that back. Like, that's highly playable. This is like one of those cards that you just want to throw in every deck. And I do have one. It's not a big deal. I will totally send you that guy back. Let me know. Holy crap, guys. You guys don't really have to send me anything. All I ever ask is, like, if the content helps you, think about subscribing. But as long as you guys go and you tell your friends and we get the word of mouth going and we share the channel around, the growth will happen on its own anyway. You guys are wonderful viewers. I hope that you guys all have a safe and happy Christmas and holiday season. And I'm going to slow down during the next week. We'll start the giveaways with this next week. Or, you know what, let's start at the beginning of the next year, actually. And I'll throw the rules about that and reiterate that. But yeah, guys, have a safe Christmas. Have a safe New Year's. Take care of yourselves, all right? I'll see you later.